Hello VC, this is Aaron, Mitha Alamir, and today I'm starting my C's of my record collection, and it's a very diverse group of records here. Everything from classic rock to heavy metal to hardcore to punk, pop, all kinds of stuff in here. And I'll just get right started off with some classic rock here. This is Canned Heat, my only Canned Heat record. I actually like them, but this is the only record I own by them. It's a later record. I really love On the Road Again and a couple of other older songs. It's called The New Age. It's the only one I have by them. I need to get more. And then here's a hardcore, grindcore punk band, kind of. Capitalist Casualties, Subdivisions in Ruin. Pretty good record. A lot of songs. Tell it's punk by that. And it's got a pretty cool insert in here. Oh, there's the record. And the insert. Got a cool poster, and then all the lyrics. One of my heavier records I own. And going from that right into the total opposite, Captain and Tennille, Love Will Keep Us Together. Of course, everyone knows this record. It's not one of my favorites, but you know, you get stuff like that when you get records. And then I've got another, this is like a black metal. I think it's pronounced Carabiner. And it's Portals to a Better Dead World. It's a record, and it's numbered 142 out of 205. Kind of an odd pressing number. And it's got a little tiny, it's like almost like a postcard, and it's got the lyrics on the back. Very much a black metal band. And another opposite, and this is the only record I own by her. It's Mariah Carey, Heartbreaker 12-inch single. Here's a little country, some Henson Cargill coming on strong. And let's see this. On Monument. Some Belinda Carlisle, her debut solo record from the Go-Go's, of course. And this has got Mad About You. It was a big single from that. And then her follow-up record, Heaven on Earth. Some Eric Carmen. What is it with the gold, bronze records here? It's just on a light blue Arista. It's got All By Myself on it. Kind of sappy for me, but it's alright. Kim Carnes, Romance Dance. And what kind of label is this on? It's on a green EMI America. And then Mistaken Identity. This one has Betty Davis eyes on it. And here's a really interesting band. I didn't actually know who this was when I picked it up. It's called Carnivore. And it's really good. It's like a thrash record, and it's actually Peter Steele was the singer of this. Was the singer Typo Negative after this. This is a thrash album by him, though. It's really good. I really like this record. It's a repress, but it's excellent. Very much, it doesn't sound a lot like Typo Negative. It's very thrash. And we got some Carpenters, Close to You. Heard them a lot when I was a kid. My mom was a fan. She liked some of their stuff. And then Now and Then. These are pretty common records here. Horizon. A Kind of Hush. And I don't even know the name. Oh, Passage. And then one more. One everyone has, the best of record. Got all their big hits on there. Now for one of my very favorite bands. I've liked them ever since the late 70s, early 80s. It's the Cars. Great band. I love the Cars. This is an excellent record. Every song's good on this one. Just what I needed. One of my favorites. Good Times Roll. Moving in Stereo is great. You're All I've Got Tonight. Great record. I really love the Benjamin Orr vocalized songs. I like Rick Ocasek too, but I tend to lean towards the Benjamin Orr ones. Then I got Candy O, another great record. Of course, Let's Go is on that. I love that song. The song Candy O is great. Dangerous Type, great record. Pretty underrated record by them, Panorama. Like this record a lot too. Touch and Go's on there. That's good. All their stuff's good. They're a very underrated band, actually. I really like them. Shake It Up. Pretty big album for them. Good stuff. And here's a Japanese press of Heartbeat City. I loved this album when it came out. I was obsessed with the song Magic. I was early teens and I just loved it. These Japanese pressings sound amazing too. And then a single for You Might Think, promotional copy. Just the white promo label. And then the Cars' Greatest Hits. I'm missing their Door to Door record, and I don't know if they ever pressed their newer one on vinyl. I really like it too, though. And here's an album I'm not too crazy about. Sean Cassidy. From that to one of my very favorite records, Cats and Boots, Kicked and Clawed. This is an amazing record. It's got Shotgun Sally, Her Monkey, Judas Kiss, Every Sunrise, Whip It Out. This is a great record. The singer and drummer are American. Joel Ellis is a singer. He's a great singer. Also in a band called Heavy Bones, which I really like. And then they have a Japanese guitarist and bass player, and they're amazing musicians. Great record there. I got some punk here. This is Chaos UK. Really good band. I like them. I like punk. I've really got into punk the last few years. It's got a lot in common with heavy metal. I've always been a metal fan, but punk and metal have a lot in common with their rebellious nature and aggressive music. And here's a split album, Chaos UK and Asphalt. That's pretty good. I like Chaos UK way better. They're really good. I like them. Some Harry Chapin. This is Dance Band on the Titanic. Don't really know him all that well except for a couple songs. Got to dig into these a little more. Double record here. The Butterfly labels. In my Butterfly. Then I got Verities and Balderdash. And this is the song with Cats in the Cradle on it. Same label there. And one more, Heads and Tails. And this is they're all on the EMI Butterfly labels. Now here's some really good stuff. It's older. I usually don't like much before the Beatles era, but this is actually pretty good. I've spun this a few times and enjoyed it a lot more than I thought it would. Ray Charles' Greatest Hits. This is a good record. On the old ABC Paramount. And then Ray Charles, I'm All Yours, Baby. A little older stuff here. And then this is the Ray Charles Singers, MacArthur Park. That's a single record, it's just a gatefold. Yeah, you can hear that. Hasn't been opened that much. Kind of an interesting label there. And then for a band that I've listened to off and on, but I never really was that into them. And then I've been trying to get more of the records since I've been watching the VC. And Emmett at 8 Vinyl Low, it's her favorite band. And I've heard her talking about them a lot. And so I've tried to get to their earlier records. And I just got this record. It's their first record. It's really good. I was shocked at how good this is. It's bordering on hard rock. It's a really heavy record, actually. I was surprised. I'd actually never heard the first one, and then this might be my favorite of theirs now. After just hearing it a few times, it's really good. Then I got some In Color, another great record. I've had this one for quite a while. There's 2 or 3 of them I've owned, but never that first one. And this one, surprisingly, I have never owned until recently. I just got it at a yard sale a week ago, live at Budokan. And this is a really good live record. I've heard everybody talk about it and say how great it is, so I've passed it up a million times, and I finally got it and listened to it, and I can see why they like it so much. It's really good. Heaven Tonight, I've had this for quite a while. It's a good record. It's got Surrender on it. which I prefer Great White's version they did on their first record, but this is the original, so it's good. Then we got the Dream Police, another good record. A lot of big radio singles on this one. And then I've got All Shook Up. I don't know this one quite as well. And then actually the Cheap Trick I know the most is Lap of Luxury, because I was in my early teens when this came out, and The Flame was a giant hit, and Don't Be Cruel, the version of that was on here. And my mom used to listen to this a lot too. She had the cassette and we listened to it in the car a lot, and it's a good record. Then we got some Chicago Transit Authority, their first record. This is a really good guitar work in this. Good band. Really good record there. Chicago 2. These Chicago records are really common, but they're worth having. They're a good band. And I've got the box set, Chicago Carnegie Hall there. 4-record set. And Chicago. I'll just say their name on them. I don't know the number. This is 3 or 4, maybe. Let's see. Oh, it's one of them. Another Chicago record. And then we got another one. Yeah, everyone has these Chicago records. You get them everywhere. Pretty cheap. Good records though. They're really a good band. I don't prefer the horns so much, but if they have really good guitar work like these guys do, I like them. It's kind of a cool label on that one. And one more Chicago. A couple more actually. Hot Streets. I just love it when people write their names on the covers. I wish everyone would do it. And here we go, another Chicago. Got 25 or 64 in here. That's a good song. I like that. And then my final Chicago. We're through them. Okay, now another one of my favorite bands. I got into this record before it was popular even. I love these guys. Cinderella, Night Songs, great album all the way through. Saw them on tour with Bon Jovi for this record, and they were so heavy live, I couldn't believe it. They were really good. And they're a really good band. Night Songs, In From the Outside, Somebody Save Me, Nothing for Nothing, great stuff. And then we got some Long Cold Winter, which I heard a million times. My mom actually loves the singer of Cinderella, Tom Kiefer. She loves his voice, and she really liked this album a lot. It's a good one. I don't like it as well as the first or the third, but I really like it too. I love these guys. Good bluesy metal. And then maybe my favorite record they did, Heartbreak Station. Great record. I love Heartbreak Station. Sick for the Cure, One for Rock and Roll, Dead Man's Road, Make Your Own Way, Electric Love. All these songs are good. Here's a really, really good, underrated band, Circus of Power. It's their debut. They had, I believe, 3 or 4 records. My favorite was their third, Magic of Madness. But this album right here is excellent. Great, great record. Oh, the big, Call of the Wild, Heart Attack, Motor's great. Great stuff. They got some Sirith Ungol, another band I like a lot. Still waiting to get their new one. I'll get it as soon as I can. I haven't got it yet. But Frost and Fire, this is a great record. The title song is amazing. I'm Alive is great. Edge of a Knife. Better Off Dead. This one says bonus track Sirith Ungol. This is a repress, but it sounds excellent. This is an original press of King of the Dead. It's one that got me into Sirith Ungol. That's a great, great record. And they're a very different band. Let's see if you can see that label there. You either love them or hate them when you hear them, but I love them. And they actually do toccata in D minor, major or minor, I don't know which that is. And it's an instrumental like a from horror movie instrumental. It's really good. Shows their musicianship off a lot. And then I've got One Foot in Hell. Another good record. I like all the Serathon ghouls. Where is it? And it's got a big poster of the cover. Pretty cool. And then this is really good. I picked this up a few months ago. I'm Alive. Double live record that was just recorded fairly recently. And it's got some great songs. Double record. And vinyl's a cool purple marble. Both of them. We got some Eric Clapton, first record. Clapton's really good. I prefer his Cream era is my favorite Clapton era, but I mean his solo stuff's got some good stuff too. See what was on this one. After Midnight's on here. That's pretty good. Bottle of Red Wine. I mean, he's a great guitarist. Slow Hand. Another good record. Yeah, it's got Cocaine, Wonderful Tonight. Good songs. Backless. Good record here too. Got the song Promises, which I've always liked. Kind of a mellow one, but it's good. And then Clapton at his best. This is a double record. And it's like his, basically a best of his solo work. And there's the labels, Polydor. Now for a really great band here. It's the debut from The Clash. I love The Clash. Great, great band. This is a good record. Classic punk. My favorite Clash record is Black Market Clash. Love this record. This is an original press. And it's got Pressure Drop and Justice Tonight, Kick It Over. This is it's cool. They combine reggae and punk. They're really good. Of course, the great London Calling. Great record here too. And Sandinista, another good one. Triple record. Just a regular Epic label. It's a promo copy here. And I've got this 12-inch single of The Magnificent Dance, The Magnificent Seven, The Call Up, and The Cool Out. It's actually really good. I like The Clash. Then Combat Rock, the one probably the most popular, Should I Stay or Should I Go? Rock the Casbah, good record. And then this record here, this is an amazing record. It's a Claypool Lennon Delirium. It's Les Claypool from Primus, the bass player and singer of Primus, and Sean Lennon, John Lennon's son, on guitar and vocals. They do all the instruments on here, and this is it's excellent. I just every time I hear it, I like it more. Great, great record. It's almost Pink Floydish at times. Pretty cool. Both the records look like that. And this album, it's just I can't believe how good of a guitarist Sean Lennon is. I never really heard him much, and that's a great record. Then I got my last one I'll be showing is Clover. This is an 80s rock band, and the cool thing about Clover, this is a good record, but the cool thing is they have two singers, and I don't know if you'll recognize it, but this guy right here, that's Huey Lewis. He was the harmonica player and the second singer of Clover. This is a band before the news, and it's a really good record. I really enjoy it. So there go my start of my C's, and I ended there. That's where Clutch comes in next, and I've already done all my Clutch records. So then I'll skip and go to my next C's next. And all right, thank you. Viva la metal.